How's it going, gamers? My name is Luis, and it's a tradition on this channel that every E3 season I do a predictions video for the three major console platforms, that's Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. This video in particular is going to focus on Nintendo, but I'll be doing two separate videos, one for PlayStation and one for Xbox, on my 10 predictions of what they're doing at E3 this year. Like I said, this one's on Nintendo, so feel free to comment, speculate on my predictions, and leave your own predictions in the comment section down below. So now in no particular order, here are my predictions for what Nintendo is going to announce at E3 this year. First off, Metroid Prime 4. It's been a year since we got that sweet, sexy number 4 logo, and it's about time we get some more information on it. Now, while I doubt we'll actually see a release date or this game at all this year in terms of a release date, I think we'll see a full-on gameplay reveal. I expect Nintendo to show off that it'll support both traditional controls in handheld mode, as well as some more motion controls if you choose to play it in dock mode if you want to play that route. Along with the gameplay reveal, I think we'll see a subtitle for the game, not just Metroid Prime 4, but Metroid Prime 4 something. Since I don't think it's coming out this year, I actually think it's coming out in August or September of next year, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Now, of course, we're going to see Super Smash Bros. At E3, and I think it's going to be the centerpiece for E3 this year, just how Zelda was the theme in 2016, and Odyssey was the theme in 2017. I'm expecting a full-on closed-off booth that you can just walk into, flame-like effects on the outside of the giant booth, and giant trophy statues of the characters. That's just the booth though. Let's talk about the game. I expect a full-on reveal that means a name, a release date, and at least half the character roster shown off from the get-go. I'm personally really curious to see which of the third-party characters from the Wii U and 3DS game are still going to be in the Switch version, just because it was pretty much a dream roster that no one really thought could happen, and it did happen. We got Bayonetta, Cloud, Ryu, Mega Man, Sonic, and Pac-Man in the last game. I'd be shocked if they all make it into this game too. For any possible third-party characters, I think we're going to see something from Ubisoft and Bethesda. Maybe the Doom guy and Rayman. I feel like Nintendo's gotten really close to those publishers lately, so I think it's pretty likely for them to do some sort of partnership in terms of Smash Brothers. Here's a wildcard prediction: Animal Crossing. It's been 6 years since the last mainline Animal Crossing game. With the release of Pocket Camp on mobile recently, it feels like it's a no-brainer to release a Switch version that has some sort of integration with it. Not only that, Animal Crossing is a system seller not just for the hardcore gamers out there, but more of the casual gamers that love life sims on the 3DS like Tomodachi Life and Yuli. Considering a lot of the HD models are pretty much done at this point since they made them back when they made the Animal Crossing Wada Wada Plaza on the Wii U, it seems like it could be happening this year. I mean, what's stopping them at this point? Oh yeah, remember that Fire Emblem game that got announced? Yeah, that's supposed to be coming out this year. Don't worry, I forgot to. But I think we'll be getting an update on it this year. This was announced back in January 2017, and we haven't actually heard much about it since. I'm a bit wary of this game still coming out this year with the silence that long, but Nintendo has been known to do those last minute reveals before release date that same year. I mean, just look at Super Smash Bros. Regardless, I think we'll be seeing a full-on reveal with story details, gameplay, and a release date. Speaking of remembering, remember Pikmin 4? Yeah, that was self-announced by Miyamoto back in 2015 in an interview. Where is that game? Well, last E3, Miyamoto reconfirmed that the game was still in development, so considering that time span of 3 years already since at least the announcement, I imagine it's ready to at least be shown off at E3 this year. I'm not too sure if we'll see the game come out this year, but just like we saw Kirby and Yoshi on the Switch a year before it was released, I expect this to end up being a spring 2019 release. Pikmin always just gives me that idea of exploring a garden or a forest, and it seems like a perfect release date window. This next prediction is just sort of a want for me. I mean, Nintendo's practically porting every Wii U game onto the Switch right now, so why not this one? Why not Tokyo Mirage Sessions? I really want Tokyo Mirage Sessions on the Switch. Back on the Wii U, it was an awesome cross-collab project between Sega and Nintendo with SMT and the Fire Emblem series. When I originally reviewed it, I thought it felt like a modified version of the Persona series, along with a great cast of characters, a fun battle system, and some really great dance music. The game would need to be reworked a bit just because it did use the two-screen experience at times, but I think it can easily be remedied for a worthwhile payoff. Now put your tinfoil hats on for this one, because there's been a lot of rumors about Fortnite on the Switch. And this is a shelter hat, not a tinfoil hat. For a while I was really skeptical if something like Fortnite Battle Royale could even run on the Switch. Then I saw the game come to iOS running pretty darn well. Even PUBG on Android runs pretty well on some older smartphones. That was enough to convince me that it was possible from a technical standpoint to be on the Switch. I imagine all the rumors surrounding the title coming to the Switch aren't for nothing either. Nintendo is the type of company that would want Epic to hold back that announcement just for a reveal at E3. With Nintendo supporting crossplay, perhaps we'll even see Switch players play against mobile, Xbox, and PC players out there. Sorry PlayStation, you just don't like to really seem to play with others. Speaking of rumors, how about that Star Fox Grand Prix rumor? For those of you that don't know, these past couple of days there's been rumors that Retro is working on a Diddy Kong-like racing game with the Star Fox franchise. It sounded pretty weird and unlikely until a bunch of other news outlets cross-confirmed the same rumors they've been hearing. Now it seems more likely to happen than not at this point. While I personally am still a bit skeptical on the project existing, along with how fun the game would even be, I'm opening up to the idea of a weird collaboration like that. I mean, if Mario and the Rabbids were able to make it work, then maybe so can Star Fox in this sort of F-Zero-like gameplay, even if it kills F-Zero in the process. Now, while I could use this next prediction slot and say, oh yeah, Bayonetta 3 is going to be here, I mean that's pretty obvious. Let's just use this slot for something more daring, like a Mario Party game. Not just any Mario Party game though, a throwback game that brings back the classic board formula. No more vehicles, groups, or cars, but just straight up Mario Party. I'd even go as far to say it'd be a remix game rather than a numbered title. One that makes HD versions of classic boards and throws in a mixed handful of mini-games from different games. Basically an upgraded version of Mario Party Top 100 on the 3DS, but now on the Switch with an actual board. Now for my last prediction, I'm going to throw out a third-party wildcard. Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. I feel like this game is old enough to run on the Switch from a technical standpoint while also having the current development of the title since it's being ported over to the Xbox One and the PS4. Ubisoft has gotten pretty buddy-buddy with Nintendo and I feel like this is a no-brainer for the Switch. Far Cry 3 is by far my favorite Far Cry game so far. It has a great gameplay, a great story, and an iconic villain. Being able to play this on the go, even if Ubisoft had to strip away the multiplayer online stuff, I'd be perfectly fine with it. As long as they can get the campaign running at a stable frame rate and environment on the Switch, then I'm perfectly okay with it. But those are my 10 predictions for the E3 Nintendo press conference or Nintendo Direct, whatever they're calling it this year. Let me know what you guys think of my predictions as well as your own predictions in the comment section down below. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, then smash that like button, subscribe for more content just like this, and share the video with your friends. It helps the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. I'll be working on a video just like this for the Xbox and the PlayStation later this month, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all in the next one.